Hello and welcome to Equilibrium. Today's video is going to be all about how to meditate. Meditation is something that isn't necessarily easy, but it can be very simple and it can be quite daunting or intimidating to get into because you're not really sure how to do it or how to clear your mind. But this video is going to be all about how to help you do that because it may sound daunting and intimidating at first, but it actually can be quite simple, quite easy after a while once you get used to it. And there are a lot of ways that you can make it easier for yourself. And although the goal of meditation is to sit and to clear your mind and to bring awareness of your mind, it's not necessarily just sitting down and doing nothing for long periods of time. It's not about that. So this video is going to be helping you understand more about what meditation is and then how to do it. There are many different types of meditation, which I'll probably do a different video on, but this video is just going to be the basics of what meditation really is and how you can start meditating regularly. So the first thing you want to do is to find somewhere quiet and comfortable where you can sit for long periods of time without any distractions from other people or from other noise or other things around you. You can just find a quiet space to sit however long it may be. If you're worried about how long to meditate for, you can just meditate for a couple of minutes at first, and then you'll soon find that it's easier to build up the time to meditate. You don't have to worry about sitting down for half an hour to meditate straight away. If that's intimidating for you, just think, I'll give myself 2 minutes to sit here and meditate for a couple of minutes, and then it relieves that pressure, that stress from you where you're not thinking, oh, I've got to sit down and meditate for hours on end. You don't necessarily have to meditate for hours, especially straight away. Just a couple of minutes to start off with and to get your body and your mind used to it is a great start for you. And it's also about finding a time of day that's right for you as well. So for some people that's first thing in the morning, for other people that's last in the evening, sometimes it's the middle of the day. Just finding a time where you can take that time for yourself, but also where you can come back regularly and do that at the same time every single day to help yourself get into the habit of meditating regularly. So it can be quite hard straight away, but the more you get used to it, the more you practice it, the easier you'll find it will become for you. Finding somewhere comfortable to sit and closing your eyes or softening your gaze if that's easier for you, where you can just sit comfortably with your back straight and your neck straight and not have any tension in your neck or your shoulders or your back. And you can comfortably sit, close your eyes for however long it may be for you. Also, it's about finding something that's comfortable to wear, because if you're going to be sitting for long periods of time, you don't want to be itching or having tight clothes or uncomfortable clothes for you to sit in. You want to be able to sit and not pay attention to your clothes or your surroundings and just go into your mind and find that clearness and that clarity and that mental awareness in your mind and not have any distractions from clothes or other noises or other outside activities. For some people, it's easy to they may find it better for them to be able to sit in silence. For other people, that's more difficult, so you can find meditative music or calming music on Spotify or on YouTube to help you find that clear mental state. For some people, guided meditations help better, so you can find apps like Headspace or Calm to guide you through those meditations, but it's obviously different for everyone. Sometimes some people are better in silence, some people are better with music, and some people are better with guided talks. But you've got to find what works for you and what's right for you, because there's no correct way to do it. It's just about what's right for you. Ideally, when it comes to meditating, you want to find the same place, same time, if that's possible for you, because that's going to be easier for you to get into that habit of, say for example, 10 minutes first thing in the morning in your pajamas type thing. You want to find something that's easy for you to get used to and build that habit for you so that it's easier to come back and then improve that regular meditative practice. Also, when it comes to seating, there is no correct way to sit either. Same with your hands, so it's more about just placing your hands where they're comfortable for you. There are certain mudras that you can do with your hands. General rule of thumb of mudras is that down is to ground and up is to receive. But the thing it really comes down to with meditation is to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. You're not meditating because you think you should or because that's what you're supposed to do. Because when you find that you're meditating for the right reasons, it's easier to build up that habit and to build up that increased meditation and be able to do it for longer and be able to regularly come to your meditation practice without finding excuses or reasons why you might want to do it. So as long as you're coming to meditate for the right reasons, then you should be fine and also be able to get some real benefits from meditating. One of the most important things to remember when it does come to meditation is that it's a journey, it's not a goal, it's not about, achieving any certain type of thing within meditation. It's that journey, it's that regular, habitual practice of meditating. Just like anything you start off, first of all doing, it can be quite hard to get into that habit of meditating regularly and to find that meditative state, but I wouldn't panic or worry about not doing it right or not doing it correctly, because there's no real way to do it correctly. So if you do find it hard, just try not to resist that and try not to throw in the towel. Just try and come back and try again, and just give yourself that grace and try not to judge yourself about not doing it right or how you're meditating, because it's all a journey, it's all a process. So just keep that in mind when you meditate. I hope this gives you a better understanding of what meditation is and how to meditate, and please subscribe for more videos like this in the future.